set our speedometer to 0. Okay. All right, those are the windmills. We're passing the windmills right now. This is a good 25 miles. We're gonna go out another 25 miles to our releasing site. All right, guys, mile marker 49. We're getting close to our release point over here. Another mile. All right, so it's actually around 51 miles from the beginning of the highway. The temperature right now is 86 degrees, and it is 12:15. We should be releasing the birds around 12:25 to 12:30. Okay, so we're going to let them relax for a little bit. No hunting, that's what I like. We're gonna do our best to fly our pigeons before the month of September, because September 1st is dove season, so we're not gonna fly them during September. During the month of September, we're gonna shut down and not fly them out here anymore. We're just gonna loft fly them, or just city tosses for the young birds. But yeah, we're not gonna be flying our birds in the month of September. It's the worst thing to do to fly your pigeons in hunting season, because you know, if those of you who's ever done a dove hunting, you know, a simple field like this with a dirt road running right through it, in certain areas, in certain fields, or around cornfields and open fields like this, in certain areas, they got like hundreds of hunters parked about like 30 to 50 yards away from each other, all lined up in a big, huge, long field, about like a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, sometimes 5 miles. They're all just spread out along that road and highway, and anything that flies over basically dies. So I don't like, this is why I don't like to fly pigeons during dove season, and this is why I don't want to race my pigeons during dove season. And as well as one loft racing, this time around, I generally don't want to race my pigeons during one loft races who train the birds out far, or race them during dove hunting season, because from my past experiences, you know, anybody who hunts doves during dove season, especially during the opening days and the first few days, you know, there are cars lined up, you know, saying, along these trails, along these dirt roads, and they blast almost everything that flies over the sky. So, and sometimes it sounds like a war zone, you know, saying up and down the road everywhere. So that's just one thing I wanted to point out, that dove season is not the best time to race birds, or to fly your birds, or to road train them at all. Especially if you're going out into the outer skirts in the countryside, because people will hunt and shoot pigeons as well as doves, because sometimes some people don't have the best eyesight. Anything that flies in that looks like a dove, they'll just shoot. And pigeons from a far distance, you know, 100 yards out, or 100 feet, 200 feet out, they look just like a dove, especially when they're flying in. So you know, that's one thing to point out, and that's just the way it is. But we're gonna let our birds relax here, and in the next 10 minutes or so, we should be able to release them. Give them plenty of water. Some of them aren't drinking any water, but yeah, it's good to give them plenty of water, let them relax, let them drink some water. All right, that's good. Holy moly, we got a huge buck here too. No, that one's not. Those ones, they can't catch pigeons. Those ones are big. They're too big and too slow. Those are not going to catch the pigeons. Is it? right, so there's a strong side wind today. See this? Yeah, there's a strong side wind going from the south to the north. So they're probably gonna be blown this way, and they're gonna have to come fly back this way. So, all right, it's 12:30. Let's go. Yep. We're back on the road, and we hope that they get home within an hour 15 minutes. But there are some stronger winds today from the south that's kind of blowing the north a little bit, and this area has a lot of variable winds. That's why they installed a lot of wind turbines out here. So if the pigeons can get home within an hour 15 minutes, we'll be very, very happy. This is about 15 miles or 20 miles. Yeah, see the wind turbine, so this is about 20 miles right now. Oh man, I don't think our bird's gonna beat us home because it looks like there's a lot of wind. And there's a storm coming in also. And look, there's a huge rainstorm coming in. Jeez, what a day, huh? Yeah, this Colorado weather changes really, really fast. It's a beautiful Colorado sky right now. Alright, the time is 1:35. We just got home, and it's pouring rain right now. So, and there's some strong winds. So we doubt that they're gonna beat the first day's time, but they would surprise us if they did. They got about 24 minutes to beat the first time, the first toss. So, but look at the clouds. Look at the way all these winds are coming in. Yeah, it's raining hard right now. Yeah, it is raining hard. It's 2:16, and the pigeons are back. Seems like they got back here about 2:15. So today they were 15 minutes later due to the storm. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think the 2 of them have already gone inside. I'm gonna check real quick. Alright guys, that's our day. These are the stubborn ones. They'll never go inside on time, looks like. And seems like I'm gonna up the protein a little bit. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more different kinds of grains to up the protein a little bit, just to help them speed up a little bit. And I'm probably gonna medicate them and let them relax for 2 more days, or another day or 2 more days, and then we're gonna head out again one more time if the weather permits. It seems like we're gonna get storms all week, so we might not fly them until next week, but we want to go out there just one more time before we go out another 25 miles. So. But that's all for now. The conclusion is bad weather will slow your birds down, so no matter what, if you're looking for improvements in strong stormy windy days and lightning days and thundering days and rainy days like this, the pigeons will be slowed down. They will take detours. They will fly around the storm sometimes if they have to. They came in, they look pretty dry, so they've pretty much flown around the storm, and seems like the storm has blown east, northeastwards, and they probably flown more southwards against headwinds, because today the wind was blowing from the south going north. So it seems like they kind of, battled a lot of variables just to get home. And but today they don't look as tired. They look pretty good and healthy. Right now they're just relaxing and pruning themselves and being stubborn, just like all the other birds. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to keep up. One. Hey, wanna come this way then? Come on. One. One. Come on. Let's go. There you go. There you go. The two last stubborn ones is going inside as well. All right.